Uncle Joe's Spelling Show. What the? It's Cousin Ron, a.k.a. Cousin Andres.
Andre.
We'll save that.
Yeah.
It is Sunday, Sunday evening, Sunday, March the 22nd. This is the Uncle Joe Spelling Show.
Weekend edition.
Yes, it is. I can't look at you too much. That's crazy.
What's the word for today?
Wendigo. It's an ancient Chinese secret. I'm sorry, that's from the old commercial. It's an Indian, Native American Indian folklore chick that reaches out and traps her prey.
It doesn't have to be a chick.
It's a chick, and she reaches out and traps her prey and slices the head off.
And lives forever.
Yeah, she drinks.
But not a vampire.
Like a but yeah,
not a vampire.
It's a kin to it.
So how do you spell Wendigo?
W-E-N. I'm guessing. W-E-N-D-I-G-O. And you can ask for it by name.
Google it.
So, man, this was a party time this weekend, man. You hear what I'm saying?
What was that?
You
had a party this weekend?
We're here in the Upper West Side.
With the kids?
That's right. My kids, Ripsy, Lipsy, and Dipsy. We had 4 parties.
You only had 3 kids.
It was crazy.
How'd you have 4 parties with 3 kids?
We had 5. We had to turn one down.
You went to 4 parties?
It was a Wendigo weekend in the Upper West Side. But one, my youngest, Slindigo, went to a Taekwondo theme kindergarten party at the Taekwondo place, and they were...
Oh, that's cool.
Hi-ya! And hi-ya! And they said, none of this, none of the Three Stooges thing. You can't do that. You can't do that.
Ooh, that hurts.
And you can't, but you can only really aim for the chest. And they were scuffling and quarreling. And
was it contact?
And no, it was all good and fun and harmless. And but at the end, they let the kids break the wooden block with either their fist if they could do it, or if they couldn't do that, they would get it with a foot. And
little kids,
kindergartners, and every one of them, even
punching wood,
even
really,
even the girls could do it, and
of course the girls could do it. My
youngest Slindigo chickened out and didn't want to do it, and that's okay. But he took one of the.
He looks like he's the strongest.
Oh yeah, it was very clear that
he would have crushed that wood.
He would have crushed the wood.
But their bones are fragile; they can't be hitting wood at that age. Here's a little known fact that not even Uncle Joe knows about Cousin Ron. I'm a second-degree black belt.
Mama Shevitz.
And so is my mom.
I knew that about her.
And my father.
I didn't know that about.
And my brother.
I didn't know. I'm really fed up with all this Taekwondo.
I live in a dangerous house.
Karate Kid.
See, that's why I don't tell Uncle Joe something.
But he took a little piece of the wood home, and in front of his brother Blipsy, he was trying to break it, even though it had been a reduced. It was a half of a wood, so it was harder to break.
Of course.
But even so, you could feel that there was a flexibility, and it was plywood or whatever it was, pine or. Who knows? It was cardboard.
Flexible wood.
And I was trying my best to let it break it. And it didn't. He kept trying and let me push it.
Blipsy?
It was fun.
The youngest one. He crushed it with a piece of wood. Blipsy, that was not you. That was a bad piece of wood.
But you know what?
Mama
Shevitz tonight, Wendigo City.
Let me say it. I have to say it. Please.
Cousin Ron is a rock star. He's got his SAG card. Screen Actors Guild card, because you co-starred. Scream Actors Guild. Right. Yeah, a horror film. You co-starred in a motion picture.
I did.
And it was called
Sacred Game.
Sacred Game, and it should have been called Wendigo.
Should have been called Canceled.
Wendigo Weekend. Ooh, Wendigo Weekend.
Wendigo Weekend. Yes.
Sounds like too much like Winnebago Weekend.
I forced Uncle Joe to go and watch a movie, and I warned him before we watched it, and he went anyway, and that's why I love him. And so we went, we watched it, and he was a good sport.
And it was splotchy, and it was cloudy, and it was confusing at times, like a lot of B or C movies are. But no, it was not the worst movie ever made. It had its nice, interesting moments.
My SAG card is all good.
It had its blood.
Go ahead.
But the one moment where I almost giggled was when Cousin Ron was in a scene. He was in the, and he should have had a bow and arrow in his hand or a gun or something, and he was going back and forth. The director had him going back and forth, and we put it together a few minutes ago that he was looking for his bow and arrow. Maybe
He didn't.
This is the Uncle Joe Spelling Show. You give us 22 minutes. We gave you the Winnebago hour.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Good night.